Welcome to Real Talk with Hallie, sharing life's lessons from a biblical perspective. Today's topic: is it okay to be mad at God? If you're enjoying Real Talk with Hallie, a great way of saying thank you is to subscribe and remember to set your notify for you won't miss out on future shares. Now here's Hallie.
Welcome to Real Talk. Today we are going to talk about, is it okay to be mad at God? My answer to that, yes. Okay, we're done. No, just kidding. But no, it is. It's a natural thing. There's nothing wrong with being angry with God. God has a reason, and there's a season for different things going on in our life. And the things that are going on in our life are not necessarily given to us by God, but He is there to help us through it. A lot of times what we're dealing with and what's making us angry is the consequences of life's choices and the consequences of a fallen world. When God made this world, He didn't make it to be as it is today. I hope you understand that. I know a lot of people out there just get very angry with God when things don't go right, when you get that diagnosis from the doctor that things didn't go the way you wanted it to go, or you at work you get that notice, or at school you fail that class, or just life is hard. It is, that's life. But God didn't create this world to be the way it is right now. That's just a result from a fallen world. And yes, it's okay to be mad at God. Let me give you some examples. Okay, first off, if you read the book of Psalms, there's all kinds of different parts in there where David's talking about and struggling with his feelings not being so wonderful towards the Lord. But at the same time, he also understands why. And we make choices, and our choices do have consequences. Here's an example. When I was younger and I lived at home, I had moved back home with my dad after I had gone through a really difficult divorce, and I had moved on my own for a while. There was a situation that just really set me off. It just because it was really hard, number one, for me to move back home because I've been on my own since I was 16. I moved out, and to go back home, and it was only for a short period of time, but it was to get back on my feet and to help my sister with her kids and such. And I was working two jobs, so I wasn't home that much anyway. So I thought, let's just do this, save some money, and go from there. But I was so angry with what I saw, and I just went for a really long walk, and I had to scream out with the Lord and everything. I did. But God heard my cry and helped me work through it, and we got to the other side of it. I mean, there's been times in my life I've been angry and very mad, but also at the same time, God has always heard my cry. He has always stepped up to the plate and has been there for me. And He hears us when we cry out to Him. And that's what I want to reiterate and kind of share as far as what I shared with my granddaughter when we got the news that the doctors could not help me get any better than where I'm at, and I'm going to have to learn to live with my health the way it is, which is a little difficult, but it's okay because I'm in God's care, and I'm not going to go home to be with the Lord. I'm not leaving planet Earth until it's time, till my time is due. But it is a little reminder for me to slow my roll. I mean, it is what it is. But she, when we talked and everything, because right now I'm in the process. I'm in processing mode right now. I just got the news this week, and just to kind of clarify for you understand what I'm talking about, I have my esophagus tore over 20 years ago, and at that time they went in and they repaired and they fixed things. And what's happened over 20 years is that repair and that fix has come undone. And because of my esophagus being so fragile and my insides being so scarred up because of that trauma, they can't do anything for me now. And so I have to learn to live with my stomach basically up in my abdomen. It's pushing up. And so it's really slowed me down. And I'm a go gal. I go. So I've had to learn to I can't lift up heavy things. I have to eat certain ways. I have to take medication, blah, blah, blah. But when I shared with my granddaughter, because it has affected our whole family, because, we had plans and we've had to reverse those plans and adjust for them to come out and spend some time with us. We talked and she's like, is it okay to be mad at God? She goes, I'm very angry right now. And it's like, well, yeah, but know that Grammy's not, and I understand. And actually, it's a way to keep me in check. The Apostle Paul had his infirmities. The Lord never took them away. And sometimes some of us just kind of need to be slowed down. Slow your roll. But I just wanted to really iterate, and I told her that I would do a little share on that. So when you're angry with God, the best thing you can do is talk to him. Don't shut him out. Go to prayer. Get into the Word, because God, what's going on in your world, God has good intentions for, and he can take anything bad and make it good. He totally can. And he didn't create this world the way it is. We chose to mess it up. So don't blame God for the way it is. It's called free will. And he's allowing us to exercise our free will. But within that realm of free will, we can also use that as an opportunity to show God's goodness and God's love to others. So that is something to think about. Really evaluate why you're where you're at and why you're angry, because a lot of times it's something that you haven't even really chose to even acknowledge. And it may not be your health. It may be a relationship that you're in and it's gone wrong or whatever. Or it may be a work situation to where they're not treating you fairly at work. So these are things to think about. So God has the bigger picture. He sees the full parade. And don't feel bad if you get mad, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And no one gets out of this world alive. I mean, we're all going to die sooner or later. So if you have a loved one that is going through something like that, just know that God, if they have the Lord in their life, what's the worst thing that can happen? So what I do when I'm getting into a funk or whatever is I play my music, and I pray, and I do life. I get moving. I get going. That's the best thing you can do. Yeah, you can take a moment. You can pause and relax and breathe, but you do need to get back on track. Get into the Word. Get a paper, get a pen, get out there, get a journal, get a piece of paper, whatever, and start writing your notes and making a journal. That way you can reflect and you can see the goodness and the really cool things that he's done in your life as well. Bad things do happen. Like I said before, we live in a fallen world. And check out the book of Psalms. And I just want to leave you with this, right? When someone's going through something hard, like for me, I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me, because I'm okay. And God's in control. And if something happens and my esophagus tears again or whatever, to be absent from the body is to be present for the Lord. So it is what it is. But one of the things that, scriptures that was given to me a long time ago is in Isaiah 43. And I'm just going to read that to you really quick, and then we're going to wrap things up, because I just wanted you to know it's okay. But one of the things he called to my mind this morning when I did my study was in Isaiah 43:18. And it's so funny because we live in the desert now. It says, "Do not call to mind the former things, or ponder the things of the past. Behold, I will do something new. Now it will spring forth. Will you not be aware of it? I will even make a roadway in the wilderness, rivers in the desert." So I know there's something great that's going to come out of this, and God is in control, as I shared before. And don't shut him out if you do get angry. Go before him, cry and plead and petition your heart to him, because he does care, and he's not going to stomp you for that. Be respectful, of course, and with that, that's pretty much it. It's okay. But just know that God is in the job of healing and restoration. And so until next time, may the Lord bless you and keep you. Have a good day and a better tomorrow, as my dad would say. And peace out. That's to my grands. Love you. Bye.